This
We will
conference will
record
now be recorded.
and we will give it to the participants and you can download. So link I'll give you. That link will valid for 7 days. So within 7 days you can download and you can keep it in your local. Okay. So I'm recording. I mean session is started. Sorry, session started recording. Okay. If you have any questions or any issues with the recording, let me know. So we are recording. Okay, because some may not interested to record things, so for that I'm just informing. All right. Okay, so ServiceNow, before understanding ServiceNow, so let's try to understand your ITIL framework. So what is this ITIL framework and why we are using ITIL framework in ServiceNow? Okay, so ITIL is a framework and it's a best practices. Already ServiceNow follows this best practice, but as part of this training, we are not covering the ITIL, but I'm going to suggest you some videos. You can go through that videos and you can get the knowledge on ITL process. So ITL is not a tool. It's a it's not a tool. It's a best practices set of 5 books. So each book will give you best practices on phases like strategy, design, transition, continual improvement, and operations. Okay, so it's not important as a developer to go through the entire ITL framework or follow the best practices. But if you are going as a implementation specialist, so it is required and you should complete this ITL framework course, and as well as if possible you can certify in ITIL. Okay, but at this moment it's not urgent, but you can try to take this course. It will help you to give you, it will help you to get the domain knowledge on ticketing system. Okay, so I'm not going to cover in details about it, so just giving you some basic idea what is ITIL. And ITIL follows, ServiceNow follows the ITIL best practices. If you are working on ServiceNow, or if you are like admin or developer on ServiceNow, so you are unknowingly following ITL best practices because ServiceNow already implemented ITL best practices. So next is here, what is ServiceNow? So ServiceNow is a ticketing system. They started in 2003 by Fred Luddy as a GlideSoft. Later, they renamed to SNow and ServiceNow. So this offers initially, this was the ServiceNow tool was offering initially IT service IT services like ITSM was the core component, but later they expanded, or they came up with other few more modules like ITAM and ITBM. So now these three modules are primary modules which are available in ServiceNow. So one is ITSM, IT Service Management. Second one is ITAM, IT Operational Management. Third one is ITBM, IT Business Management. So what are these modules and all, we will discuss in the coming sessions. But just remember, so these three are the primary modules. So let me give you a small example on each and every module so that you will correlate if you have already used or if you are already working. So definitely you might have used ITSM process or ITSM applications. Okay, but ITAM and ITBM, so business related and process operational related modules, so those also we will be using as part of implementing ITSM applications, and as well as implementing custom applications. Okay, so let's talk about the ITSM. ITSM is a core component, as I said, in the platform, right? So every organization, if they want to run properly their organization, so ITSM module is required, or ITSM applications are required. Without ITSM applications, or without providing services to the customers or employees, no organization can run their businesses or their processes. So it should follow the ITIL tools and ITIL processes. So then only they can provide services to their customers, their employees on time. Okay. So why ITSM is important? So why can't we run without ITSM or without ITSM applications? For example, you are running, let's say, ABC company, or you are working on a ABC company, so where 1000, 2000, 10,000 lakhs of employees based on the company size. So small companies may have 100, 200, and big companies or medium companies may have 2000, and big companies may have 1 lakh employees as well. So for 1 lakh employees or 10,000 employees, if they are, managing, so we have to provide services for their employees or customers, because each employee is working for different customers, maybe are multiple customers, or maybe different teams works for different clients, right? So when they are working, so they may be facing multiple issues or in multiple cases. For example, network related, hardware related, software related issues. For example, let's say XYZ team is there, they are working on a high priority customer, or let's say bank, so they want to deliver products within some 1 month, they have a tight deadline, so they are working on that. So in such cases, if they have any issues on software related, hardware related, or laptop related, or network related, okay, so someone has to assist them. Someone has to provide solutions for that whenever they raise the issues. For example, they are they are going to deploy one application on a server, and server is not configured and it's not accessible, or some other issues they raised. And if you don't have a proper ITSM tool, so then the ticket whatever you raised, it may not be reaching on time to the particular or appropriate team, and maybe it's not assigned. If it is not automated, so service desk has to assign a ticket to the particular team. So the team has to look into that issue, and they have to provide solution for that issue on time. If they are not providing a solution for that particular issue on time, so it will impact on deliverables. Okay, if you are not delivering on time, so then customer also will impact with the customer users. So it will lead to the company level issues, and as well as we may we may lose business as well. Because if it is one time or two times is enough, but if it is keep on repeating for multiple pillars or multiple applications or multiple teams, and multiple teams or multiple project development members, so definitely it will be a big issue, right? So we cannot run the business, because we don't have a proper tool to report our issues, and as well as we don't have a automation to report those whatever reported issues. It may not be reaching to the right person or right team, so they may not be providing solutions. Okay, so that is the reason. So to provide, just it's a one example. Okay, I'm trying to give you a understandable format, like our understandable things I'm taking to explain here. But like this, thousands of scenarios will be there. Okay, so where like asset related, real estate related, business related, HR solutions, okay, and performance related, many applications we can develop, and we can provide services for organization and its employees and customers. So if you don't have a proper tool or robust platform, like say when you want to raise some important issue, if tool is not accessible and tool is not available, so definitely it will impact, right? Okay, so we need a proper tool, or we need a robust platform like ServiceNow. So before ServiceNow, we have many other different applications like BMC Remedy, HP Manager, so on. So those applications were also provided good services, but ServiceNow came with the uh, use capabilities and use features, and as well as cost effective. Okay, so that is the reason most of the organizations are moving from existing tool to ServiceNow. And another advantage of ServiceNow is here, it's a cloud. You no need to install anything into your local machine. So just all you need to do is you will have to take ServiceNow license. That's it. So once you take ServiceNow license, so your sorry, once you take ServiceNow license, so you can start accessing tool and start implementing the things. And here a lot of automation we can do. Yeah. So a lot of automation we can do, and as well as we can reduce the cost, and we can provide a rich user interface. So many other things we can provide for customer customer related user interface, and as well as automation. With that we can remove, and we can remove service desk employment, and as well as we can save money. So I mean, organization and benefit level, so many, I mean, so many other capabilities we have in service now. But just for understanding purpose, so if you provide a rich user interface, and if you do the automation, so it will give you the quick solution. Okay, for example, if you are raising some let's say issue, bank related issue, or let's say you transfer some funds, and funds are not credited to the party, third party, whoever you transfer. So in such cases, if you want to raise a issue, so you need a some form, or you need a website where you will have to go and report it, or you may call to service desk, and service desk will take the information and they will submit a request in the internal tools, and you will have to, you will get the reference number. So that's how, so we need a some platform. So that platform is here is ServiceNow. Okay, so to report our issues, to request something. Okay, nowadays they are expanding service now to other domains as well, like you can create a e-commerce website, and you can implement CRM applications and so on. So this is a little bit information on ServiceNow, and where exactly we are using ServiceNow in IT organizations, or any other, like healthcare, insurance, real estate, okay, banking. So all these domains, they are using already ServiceNow as a their ticketing system, because the platform is a robust, and it's up and running 99.99%, which means almost 100% it's available. Okay, so similar to that, to support ITSM, item IT operational management is there, so where you can implement event management, discovery to bring the data from the existing servers to ServiceNow, and ITBM business related applications like invoicing related applications and all you can create. So this is all about the some basic information on these three modules: ITSM, ITAM, and ITBM. But as part of this training, I'm not going to discuss about the any modules, but here we are focusing more on administration and development. You can work on any module, but 90% of the organizations, they'll start with the ITSM. ITSM is a very big one. Okay, so entire service now, I can say ITSM, it's a 80%, ITAM and ITBM 20%. Okay, so here we are taking scenarios, or we are taking like examples and all related to ITSM as part of this training. So we will implement one project, so you feel like every day you will be working on a project, so like that. So we will take scenarios, and we will implement on the one small application. So we will create that application in the beginning of the training, and we will finish that application by including all the concepts, like whatever we have whatever we have content, right? So everything we will take scenarios, and we will implement on that application. So at end of this training, you will have one small application with all the course content units with the scenarios, so that you can refer at any time. So it means that the entire training will be a scenario based. Okay, so this is about the modules. Any questions so far, let me know, we will discuss. All right, so the next thing is here, let me, yes, okay. So next thing is here, coming to the ServiceNow platform. So this platform available in cloud deployment models. So here we have different deployment models in cloud, like APaaS, platform as a service, software as a service, application platform as a service. But ServiceNow is available only two deployment models. One is APaaS and second one is on-premise. Okay. So in next slides, we are going to discuss about it. So what is on-premise and what is APaaS? Apart from that, here is ServiceNow architecture. So you will be here as a ServiceNow customer, as a ServiceNow customer means, once you take license, once you take license, you will get a URL. So you will have to you will have to talk to ServiceNow, and you will have to buy the license. So based on your organization, based on many parameters like how many users, how many developers, and how many administrators, how many custom tables you are going to create. So based on many things, so they will be giving you license, and the cost also will be depending on many other factors. Once you take the license, or once you get the license, you no need to install anything. Either here you can use laptop, you can use desktop, or you can use mobile, and you can access the ServiceNow instance. For that, you need a network, and you need a laptop, mobile, or desktop. Okay. So once you access the instance, so it will render in the browser. Okay. So you will be here. So when you request something, when you enter URL, it will go to nearest data center. So as per my knowledge, across globe, around 20 data centers are there. So means that, so here the primary, secondary is there, right? So this and all maintaining by the service now. So after taking license, you will get the URL. When you browse it, it will go to the nearest data center. So where it will be executing your request in application, and if the request includes any database operation, it will execute on the database, and it will give you the response back, and response will be displayed on the browser. But if application goes down, or if database goes down, you no need to worry, because you are not maintaining this, and you are nowhere related to this primary and the secondary servers, which is controlled by the service now. Even we don't have direct access to database, and also we don't have access to application as well. Okay. So all your duty is, you will have to access the service now using laptop and browser. Once you renders it, you can start customizing or creating new applications. But everything, it will store in the ServiceNow data centers. ServiceNow data centers will have multiple servers, multiple computers, I can say. Okay. So where it will be connected to the laptops, or servers. So whenever you store anything, it will go and it will store in a ServiceNow premises. Okay. So this is about the ServiceNow infrastructure. So as a ServiceNow developer, you will be here. So just you will be accessing a ServiceNow instance, and you will be starting, you'll start developing applications, and customizing existing applications. Any questions on infrastructure, let me know, we will discuss.
Yeah, so Nagesh, what is this secondary, primary and secondary in the infrastructure part?
The primary and secondary, like it's a backup of, backup server. So if any unfortunate reasons, if the primary server is not responded for your request, the request will go to secondary server. backup. But
Okay.
all these 20 data centers I said, right, all are in sync. So it may connect based on the load. Okay, if the server has a more load, it will redirect to other nearest data center. Okay, but wherever you connect, you will get same response for same request, even if your request connected to some other cloud server. So it won't change any in I mean anything in the response, because all the data centers are in sync.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I was talking about the deployment models here. So in any other cloud tools like AWS, and we have cloud. I mean, Google Cloud is there, and Microsoft Azure is there. Okay, so those are available on these deployment models like on-premise, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. But when it comes to ServiceNow, so it is available in only two deployment models. One is on-premise and another one is APaaS. So, like financial institutes, banks will go with this deployment model on premise, which means that ServiceNow will host all the servers, database, everything under everything in the bank premises. Means wherever a bank headquarter is there or wherever bank is requesting, so they will come and they'll set up the servers and database, everything. So here everything bank has to maintain. So bank has to hire the developers and they'll have to take care. So ServiceNow will not take care. I mean, will not take any responsibility of maintaining all these things, because banks and all will have some sensitive data, right? Financial related data. So that is the reason. So they are not going with the APaaS deployment model. In that, you will have to store all your data in ServiceNow cloud or ServiceNow databases. So I mean, most of the bankings or financial related organizations will go with the on-premise, but service related like insurance and other things will go with the APaaS. Healthcare, real estate, all this will go with the APaaS. Okay, so these are the two deployment models in service now. One is on-premise, second one is APaaS. Remaining deployment models are not available. And ITSM related. So most of the companies will start with the ITSM. 99% of the companies, if they want to implement service now, so first they have to start with the ITSM. So when you take ITSM license, so these are the five applications we will be getting. One is incident, second one is problem, third one is change, fourth one is service catalogs, and fifth one is configuration item. So these are the primary applications which we will get as part of the license. So these applications we can customize and we can use it. You cannot use as it is. You will have to customize according to your organization needs. Okay, so like this in ITAM, you will be getting service mapping, discovery, orchestration, ITBM, business related applications you will get. So when you take any module, you will get a lot of applications along with those modules. So we will discuss more about it in the coming sessions. So how to take license, and as well as once you take license, how to access the instances, how to set up the instances, and as well as we will try to understand applications which comes along with the license. So those applications we say out of box applications. The terminology here we say out of box, OOB, or we can say out of box applications. We will discuss more about it. Okay. So this is about the ITSM products or ITSM applications. Benefits. So many benefits we have. So that is the reason around 7,000 plus companies are using ServiceNow as their ticketing system. Now, not only ticketing system, we say still we say ServiceNow is a ticketing tool, but it may not be there in the future like a ticketing. So you can implement anything. You can implement anything. You can create custom applications. You can create e-commerce websites with simple drag and drop, and you can do whatever you want in ServiceNow. It's no more only ticketing. It's a ticketing is the primary component, but along with that you can implement CRM, you can implement any other applications, banking, and service related, any applications you can implement. So it's now Jira is, Jira is there in the market still, but Service now started giving Jira application in the platform. So you can discontinue Jira and you can use ServiceNow Jira applications like that. So they are keep on improving the platform and providing new applications and spreading their wings to other domains as well. Okay, in future we may see more capabilities of service now, and as well as more other domains also we can domain applications like e-commerce related and all. Right now small e-commerce websites and all we can do, but in future we may create full-fledged e-commerce websites. So hosted in cloud, so all the cloud applications are cloud tools are in demand. So ServiceNow also cloud platform. So that is the one benefit, because most of the companies are moving to cloud based technologies and cloud based tools. ITL based platform, so in the market, so we have a good demand for all ITL tools. Customizable, you can customize the platform after taking, you can customize according to your requirement. Data confidentiality and integrity, so this is about the related to data. So here you will have to share data with ServiceNow. Then only you can work with the ServiceNow. Otherwise, it's not possible. So they will have provide a guarantee on our data, guarantee for our data. Continuity of the service, like it's a very important in service industry. When it's available 99.99%, means that the platform is available, so anytime you can access. Okay, but let's say you are a customer and you want to report some issue. Whenever you try to report some issue, if the platform is, or if the website is not working, and if it says that not accessible, and if it is maintenance, if it is giving the frequently, same kind of errors and same kind of access related issues, as a customer definitely you will disappoint what kind of website it is or what kind of applications. Like that you will get angry, and you will look some uh, alternative to that tool. Or maybe if you are using some bank or insurance or other things, you will go with the competitors, and where you will transfer your, you will open your accounts and you will start using those their products. Okay, so that much important it is. So we have to provide uh, stable platform, robust platform, which should available almost 100%. So ServiceNow is following this, and it's very robust, and as well as it's a very stable platform. On-demand IT service management. After taking license, so definitely you can take help from the ServiceNow help desk if any issues on accessing, or if you have any issues on tool related, so they will assist you. Powerful reporting. So in ServiceNow you can create reports. So if you take ServiceNow license, you no need to depend on any third party reporting systems like Power BI and Tableau. So these reporting tools are not required, because in ServiceNow reporting capabilities are included. So when you buy license, automatically reporting capabilities you will get it. Using this reporting capabilities, you can create rich reports with simple steps. So that is another advantage. Seamless integration, it's a very important. When you do business, you will have to do with the different customers and different vendors. Okay, so when you are doing business with the different customers and vendors, you will have to integrate with their tools, right? So like in terms of resolving or providing solutions and reporting issues, so we need to have a cross platform integration. So ServiceNow supports that. And earlier when you want to do the integration with any third party, it was a big deal, but ServiceNow made it seamless and simple. You can do REST API, SOAP integration, email integration, file integration, okay, single sign on, many integrations it is supporting and as well as providing. So we will be discussing as part of this training nearly some 4 to 5 integrations end to end. Okay, so there you will understand more about it. So these are the few benefits which we can understand, but apart from that, organization level benefits, like features wise and cost wise, when compared with the existing tools, so ServiceNow is a far better. So that is another reason. So most of the companies are moving to ServiceNow, and they are taking licenses and they are implementing ServiceNow solutions for their customers and customers and employees. Any questions so far? Licensing types. So this and all you are nowhere related, but yeah, licensing will be dealing. Licensings and all will be taken care by the business team, where they will approach the service now and they'll take the license. So it depends on many factors, as I said, right? So how many approvers and how many fulfillers? Sorry, how many approvers and how many fulfillers, how many requesters, how many developers, and how many users, depends on many factors. Licensing cost will be there, yearly basis will be there, and monthly basis will be there. And the scope of the service, the versions, every year service now releasing two versions. So right now in the September we got a new version called Tokyo. So before that, we were working on San Diego, and earlier Rome, Quebec, Paris, Orlando. Okay, so current version is Tokyo. So here the version names are little bit different than the any other tool. Here they are following country capital name or city name as a service now version name. So Tokyo is the current version. And here are the customers, few important customers are here accommodated. As per my knowledge, I said right, around 7,000 plus companies are using ServiceNow as a ticketing system. Here you can see big companies like Twitter, Intel, okay, Netflix, Facebook. All these big companies are using ServiceNow as a ticketing system. Fidelity, City, okay, so on. ServiceNow personas. So three personas we have: admin, developer, implementation specialist. So right now there is no demand for admin. Earlier in 2018 and 19, we have seen demand for admin as well. But after 2019, so it is started. People are even developers are doing whatever admin is doing, because the platform earlier use coding was there. So that time admin was taking care about the configurations and all. Developer was doing code development, but now they reduced only 10 to 15% coding is there. So that is the reason. So everyone can do anything here, everything here. So developers can do all the admin related activities. So that is the reason. So most of the companies are not recruiting admin separately. So for only, for big organizations, one or two admins are enough to deal with the admin related jobs. But developers has to develop. So here, most of the development will activities will be, little bit coding will be there, but most of the activities you will have to do the configuration. Okay, so here for non-programmers, advantage is the entire tool is moving to non-coding, so they are eliminating as much as they can. And also their slogan is no code or less code concept. They are keep on saying for every customer, when you are implementing anything in ServiceNow, try to write less code. Or they are saying first option is try to implement without writing code. If not possible, try to write less code. That is their slogan. Okay, so developers will have a good demand in the service now. Service now, like when you are looking for jobs, so you will get use are plenty of opportunities. So another one is implementation specialist. If you want to go as implementation specialist, you should have a good knowledge on admin and development. Then only you can go as implementation specialist. Apart from that, if you have knowledge on converting business use cases to technical, and as well as you should have a ITIL knowledge, ITIL framework knowledge. So then you can do the justification for implementation specialist. So this is about the personas. Who can learn ServiceNow? So here there is no prerequisites. Anybody can learn ServiceNow. There is no prerequisites here. But if you are having a little bit programming knowledge on your education or in your previous experience, it will help you some 5 to 10%. Other than that, it will remain same, because the entire tool, as I said, right, so they are moving towards non-coding, and they are itself they are promoting no code concept. So try to implement things without writing code. They are saying always in any workshops or anything, they saying follow the best practice, try to implement without writing code. So in future, you may not be writing any code in ServiceNow, but at this moment, so we have to write little bit JavaScript, so we can say 10 to 15%. So finally we reached end of the slides, and here if you have any questions, you can ask me, we will discuss about it. And
Nagesh,
also,
will you be sending this PPT to us?
yes, we will be giving you materials and video recorded sessions.
Okay.
And here I have to say one more apology in the beginning. So first time I'm using this different tool. Last minute we changed the link. It was not the user interface was completely changed. I was not able to control here many things. So that's why initially I was not focused on giving that information. So apologies for that. Yeah. So now if you have any questions, concerns, let me know. We will discuss. Okay, so if you don't have anything, so I want to give you, yeah, please.
Uh, can you hear me? This is Narayanan.
Yeah, hi Narayanan, I can hear you.
Okay, sure. For some reason, I was not able to talk earlier. So the question here is for ITIL implementer, right? Sorry, not ITIL, ServiceNow implementer, right? So can someone do it directly, or should they do the base certifications and then plan for the implementer certification?
Yeah, they have to go with the big, I mean, starting with the admin and development, then they can go with the implementation specialist. They cannot go directly to implementation specialist.
Okay, so can you help me understand how it works, right? Like it's question of getting it certified, or it's more of a knowledge.
More of a knowledge. Certification will won't help you. It will have a just degree, or it's a kind of a um, proof that you have done the course. But yeah, you should have a knowledge, real skill, I mean real knowledge on the platform and its capabilities. So because if you are going as implementer, you should be able to justify the things, or you will have to convert the business use cases to technical, and you will have to inform the client which is possible or which is not possible. So you should be in that position. If you are going to be in that position, you should know the ServiceNow capabilities, right? Then only you can justify as implementation or implementer.
Sure. So gain the knowledge for developer admin and gain the knowledge for implementer. And if interested for certification for ServiceNow implementer, then do it after that.
Yes,
That would be
first
the
you will have to go with the admin and developer. Then, with that knowledge, you can try to focus on ITL framework. Then you can promote yourself to implementer.
sure.
Yeah.
Nagesh, one more question. Implementer needs a real-time experience, is it?
No, not real-time experiences. Yes, I mean, I have to answer it. So yes, implementer means kind of a business analyst.
Okay, okay,
Okay, BA. So where
okay,
he has to know that its capabilities.
okay, understood. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
is this must or without certification also we can go for interviews and like companies will take us, or certification is must?
Certification will give you definitely added advantage in profile shortlisting. So I recommend go with the certifications. Okay, so last up to October 30th, last 5 months we were having free access to ServiceNow CSA, but yeah, so 30 October 30th was the last date for getting that free voucher. Now you will have to pay some 30,000 to get that free voucher.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
recommend
so
go
may,
with the
yeah,
certification.
and maybe in future also they will make it free, right, for some period of time, like
Yes, every
they
two
made it
years
for this
once
year.
they are doing. In in COVID time they have given 3 months, and now in 2022 they have given 5 months. But yes, they may be giving it, so we will have to wait.
Mm. Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
now,
yeah.
if you want to get that, you will have to pay 354
Oh, okay.
with
Yeah, and
taxes.
this implementation thing, it is not included in this course, right?
This course is not implementation related, because nobody
Okay.
can give you implementation related, right? You will have to get the knowledge on first admin and development, so then you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
yeah, go as
Yeah, so
implementation
yeah,
specialist
so
with your.
after we gain knowledge on the scenarios of admin and developer, so are you going to provide a separate training for implementer, something like that, or like we have to do it independently?
I'll give you some documentation. You can go through that, and you can start you can your you can start career as implementation specialist. So
Yeah.
outside, so implementation will be more like a kind of a theory classes, okay, than the practical things. But you should have a practical knowledge prior to that. So where ServiceNow
Mm.
gives 3 days training, they will be charging you 2,50,000 for that.
Okay. Nice.
Even admin they'll charge 2,50,000. They are teaching 3 days. Development also they'll teach 2 lakhs
Mm-hmm.
50. That also they'll teach 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Good.
costly there.
Yeah. So costly. And this SAM Pro module, this is included in this ITSM, or it is part of separate module?
Which one?
SAM Pro, ServiceNow Software Asset Management Professional.
No, yeah, no. Here I said right. So around 30 to 40 modules are there. All are in every release. Okay, all are
Yeah.
in part of the platform.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the way they work is similar, right?
Yeah, way work is similar because it's a tool, right? They have to
Yeah.
use the core capabilities to create anything on the platform.
Okay. Got it. Thanks.
And one more doubt: if a person is from finance background, if he doesn't want to come out from the finance, but he wants to do service now, is there any option? Any option is there for him, or he needs to completely change his uh, everything from finance to service now?
Definitely has to come out. So in finance, you will be your ServiceNow developer. Okay, so you will be creating technically, you will be working on technical things, and you will be creating applications. So those applications will be used by different departments.
That means there is no separate module for finance. I mean, like here we have admin development.
No, modules will be there. Okay, finance related, HR related modules are there, but those modules, if you learn, it will not be useful. You will have to start your career as a developer where you can work on anything. Okay, so financial related modules very less, and as well as even if you want to learn that, you will have to start from scratch.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions from anyone? Let me know.
So, Nagesh,
How
what is
about
your first?
placements?
Placements, we have different approaches. One is we have tie-ups with small consultancies where we will refer. Okay, and another approach is we will help you with interview questions and we will be assisting you. So you call me, I'll explain the different approaches. If you want a job, so we will help you definitely, but I'll explain the approaches. Different approaches we have, we will discuss with you.
Yeah, so I am also interested in knowing those approaches. So like, can you please explain it here only so that
It's not
like we
possible,
don't have to.
and I mean, as I said, right? I explained
Yeah.
whatever I can here, but personally,
Okay.
I'll have to explain. Okay.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
hope you got
I
it.
mean,
Can you can stop the
Money
recording?
related approaches.
yeah.
No, whatever it is, it's better to discuss one on one.